Hello everyone! I just got my results from Ancestry.com today, and it was like Christmas morning, finally solving the mystery. Okay, so to start with, I'm going to go through my biggest percentages, beginning with Italian and Greek, 39%. My mom had told me her whole life that she's 100% Italian, and that's not the case. We have now debunked this. There has to be something more to mama than just Italian and Greek. So that definitely explains, my whole life while I grew up eating pasta and pizza and watching Godfather type movies and Sopranos. So I am over a third Italian and Greek. Okay, moving on to the next percentage. English, 27%. So all the Anglophiles out there, y'all can commiserate with the fact that I love Sherlock Holmes, Jane Austen, and all things British. So maybe one day I'll get to go to England and see some of my real life relatives. But I forgot to mention that I am 0% Native American. None, not one bit. So all of my family, they're all immigrants. They all came from everywhere besides Native America. Spanish and Portuguese was a big surprise, 7%. So this is my next biggest percentage after Italian and Greek and English that I am Spanish. That would explain why I've been taking Spanish since I was a little kid. I'm nearly fluent. And my parents drink a lot of port wine. I have these little Spanish relics all over my house because my dad did live in Spain. But I'm thinking my mom is the one who is Spanish. So I'm Latina. I had no idea. So mixing with the Italian and the Spanish, that's a big basis of Latin-based language, making me a Latin lover. Next, this was a surprise. German and French, 6%. I had no idea about either. I'm not sure which one in particular. So somewhere I am 6% German and French, probably on my dad's side. And that's really cool because who doesn't want to be German or French? Okay, so here's a surprise. Scandinavian, 4%. So I'm Viking, somewhere a Viking. And that explains why I like IKEA and Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series. And I've always wanted to go to Norway, Sweden, Finland, and I enjoy really cool rock bands from that area. So Scandinavian, 4%. Excellent. Okay, Middle Eastern, 4%. Not sure where. Could be Saudi Arabia, Lebanon, Iraq, Iran, Pakistan, well, not Pakistan, anywhere in that area, even Israel. So bringing me to another point later on about that. My next percentage going down is Irish, 3%. That's it. So I'll have a Guinness on St. Patty's Day, but I won't be like dyeing my hair green or anything. Not that Irish. Oh well, at least a little bit, enough to enjoy Jameson whiskey. So European, Eastern European, 3%, probably dad's side. That's what he's thinking. We're thinking Romania, which would explain why I have been obsessed with, Dracula and vampire Transylvania legends and horror ever since I was a little kid. So 3% Count Dracula's niece. Moving on, 2% European Jewish. So Shalom. This is from my dad's side. Definitely his great-grandmother that we know of, she was Jewish. So there you go. Moving along, it's getting even lesser and lesser. I am only 2% Finnish or Russian, so das vidanya. And now I am down to the measly 1% and 1% of what I'm left with. I don't know if you've been doing the math, but these are really just very trace amounts. So most girls who are as pale and blonde as me want to know, am I African or am I Asian? Do I have any of that in me? So I'm going to start with African. We have 1%. 1%. Probably Egyptian, somewhere up there near the Mediterranean. And this is on my mom's side. Naturally, because her family comes from Sicily, and Sicily is less than 100 miles from Africa. It's actually closer to more parts of Africa than it is the rest of the boot. Okay, so 1% African. And then, if any of you know me, you know I have been obsessed with yoga ever since about 1999 when I was a teenager. I'm 1% and Southern Asian, which is from India. Not sure if that's mom's side or dad's side. So I can keep on practicing my yoga and knowing that the somewhere in me I am really yogi. I think it's probably my dad's side because he's more flexible than my mom. But mom is African, dad's Asian. But the rest of me, it's a mystery. I hate being such a mutt, but I got some definitive answers, and I had no idea about the Spanish parts. So that was cool. And the German / French, not sure which. But either way, we're one step closer every day to solving the riddle of who we are as human beings. And at least I'm not an extraterrestrial. But I am not Native American at all. So that means that my entire family immigrated to the United States at some point. So good luck. I hope everyone gets to take a DNA test eventually. This is not an advertisement for Ancestry DNA. They just happen to have the cheapest and the most comprehensive, and it was less than the 6 to 8 weeks that they said it would be, because I took the test a week after Christmas and now we are in Valentine's week. So it wasn't too terribly long. Like, it was really worth the wait, and today felt like Christmas morning. And good luck, everyone. Take care. Bye.